Welcome back to Melanze Productions. So the open beta is finally here, and like everyone else, including myself, you're probably waiting to play it. You probably don't even have it loaded or downloading yet. So I'm going to be going through their FAQ that they released here about the launcher itself, because as we're all finding out, it's pretty much a raid boss in itself. So the first one right here, the question is, I am getting I could not get response on the login screen. What is happening? This is because that the server is overloaded. That's basically what it is. We are capped at a certain amount of people, and we're trying to make sure some people can at least download. Try logging every 3 to 4 minutes. So this is when you're first trying to log into the launcher, and you can't even get into the launcher. So you put in your username and password, and it's not working. Just keep trying every couple of minutes, and eventually you will get in. I've at least gotten to that part. That's phase 1 of this boss fight. Question number 2. On the launcher, there is a play button, but it doesn't download. Okay, so this is when you're first downloading it, alright? So what you have to do is, because it doesn't allocate a spot for it, what you have to do is go into your computer files, and wherever you want the game to be, create an empty folder, and then just rename it whatever you want. Revelation WoW, private server, whatever the hell you want. It doesn't really matter. So you do that. Then you go to the little gear right next to the play button, and it'll ask you to select the file. You find the file that you created, the empty one, click it, and then you press play, and then it will start downloading all the files and putting them into that folder, and that folder will be for your game. Right here. I did all of the above. It still doesn't work. Close the launcher. Right-click on the launcher app on your desk. Click Run as Administrator. Yeah, that's one of the issues, too, that sometimes it will say you do not have permission to do something. Just run as Administrator, and it should work 90% of the time. The next question is, I did all of the above, and it still doesn't work. It may be a framework problem. Reinstall .NET Framework to the 4.7.2 version, which is better. Okay, and then the next question is, I got a fetching download list. Fetching download list means that you have made the request to gain the downloaded data, but the server is refusing for now because there's too much requests. If this continues for 15 to 30 minutes, close the launcher and try again, basically. So many people are trying to get in at once. I believe at one point he said like 600 people or more are trying to get in all at the same time. So it's overloading the launcher. Now that does not mean the actual private server itself is overloaded. These are two different things, all right? That's got to be a big, that's a big difference. The world server itself for Revelation is fine. This is the launcher. So the launcher is being overloaded, which is causing it to lag down a lot, and only a few people are able to get in at a time. They've basically throttled it, so only a few people are getting in at a time. The staff said there was an update, but the play button didn't change to an update button. You need to close the game launcher and reopen it. That's pretty much basic. If they say that an update has gone out, but there's no update, just close the launcher and go back in. You'll see an update button. That means you're going to have to fight the launcher again. It's a wipe. I'm a Linux or a Mac user. We have one launcher for the moment, and it's a .exe, sadly. We don't have a launcher that will work with WINE. I've got Windows 8 or Windows 7 and .NET Framework 4.8. .NET Framework 4.8 was made for Windows 10, and you are having an oversaturated, updated program. Go back and download 4.6.1, which is more stable. And then they have right here a little tutorial to download. How to install. There's the cogwheel right there for what we were talking about earlier. There's your cogwheel. And then down here it'll say fetching data. That's actually what it looks like when it's updating. That's what it will look like when you create your folder. Just name it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. No play button. So you got in past the login. Now you're at the launcher itself, but there's no play button. There's nothing. You just got to give it time to load. That's all it is. It's just taking a while to load. And if you need any more help, they have a full tutorial right here. They have tickets. They have this whole section right here on how to do it. And then this right here is for the beta itself, which we'll go over briefly. When did this beta start? Started the 30th of August, which was yesterday as of recording this video. How many weeks will the open beta be active? About 2 weeks. It could be less, it could be more. It depends on the founder itself. Are the characters being wiped at the beginning or at the end? Yes. We believe that the gameplay... Yeah, I mean... I'm sorry, just... Will it be at the beginning or the end? Yes. No, but they did say that there will be a wipe of all characters after the beta. I don't know if it's going to persist to the second open beta, if there is a second open beta, but between beta and launch, like when launch happens, all beta characters will be deleted. What is the max level of open beta? Level 20, which is also going to be the max level at launch. What confirmed zones are playable in this beta? For the Alliance, it will be Elwyn Forest, Westfall, Redridge, Duskwood, and Teldrassil. For the Horde, it will be Durotar, Barrens, Mulgore, and Tirisfal Glades. Now that's Alliance bias right there. They got 5 zones. We have 4. This is a shit. What happens if I go into an area I'm not supposed to? You will be teleported after 5 seconds of being in the forbidden zone. After 3 teleportations, you will be banned for 24 hours. Basically, don't fuck with shit where you're not supposed to. If you go into a zone and it teleports you out saying you're not supposed to be there yet, don't keep trying to get back in. Just go do something else. Can I play Horde and Alliance at the same time on the same server? Yes, they are not locked for the open beta. Will there be PvP in the beta? The BG's 2v2 and 3 arenas are in the current beta. And then that's the launcher section that we went over at the beginning. Alright, so that's the beta launch experience and survival guide. I'm going to be making another video soon. They had a talk today on their Discord channel. Over the voice chat, over a bunch of information that I have written down on this piece of cardboard right here. So I'm going to be going over as much as I can, as much as I remember of it, because I was writing this down and listening during work. I'm very naughty. So stay tuned for that new episode, and please subscribe.